Did you know Elvis often donated his iconic stage wear? This magnificent suit, a tangible piece of the King's glamour, was personally donated by Elvis for a charity auction in 1975. This act of philanthropy demonstrated his generosity beyond the spotlight. It later became a highlight in the esteemed collection of Jim Curtin, a renowned rock and roll historian. This meticulously preserved garment remains in the care of a private collector today, symbolizing Elvis's enduring legacy of style and giving. Imagine the energy in the room when the King shared the stage with a legend. On October 13, 1955, Elvis rocked the Amarillo Municipal Auditorium, sharing the bill with fellow Sun Records artist, the Man in Black himself, Johnny Cash. It was during this electrifying era that Elvis encouraged the talented Wanda Jackson to try her hand at rock and roll, a move that changed her career forever. She was so popular that she joined them again for their return show on April 13, 1956. Take a rare look at the King during his time in the U.S. Army. This photograph captures Elvis Presley on February 13, 1959, while he was stationed overseas in Friedberg, Germany. This period was pivotal, demonstrating his humility and commitment as he served his country just like any other soldier. Despite being a global superstar, he focused on his duty, briefly stepping away from the music scene only to return later, stronger and more iconic than ever. This suit is a true rarity in Elvis's wardrobe history. Known for its striking design, Elvis wore this outfit sparingly, primarily during his acclaimed Las Vegas residency engagement. Historical records show he only donned it once during a major tour, making any sighting highly documented. Intriguingly, it seems Elvis sometimes wore the full ensemble as casual wear while traveling during his 1975 tour, choosing comfort and style even off the stage. What a journey from regional star to global sensation! Elvis made his first of 3 appearances at the Richmond Coliseum on May 29, 1955, while touring with the Grand Ole Opry acts. This was a crucial time when he was on the cusp of superstardom. The October 26 date mentioned in the caption actually likely refers to an earlier performance on May 29, 1955. His subsequent shows there marked his rapid ascent to becoming the icon known as the King. This was the moment Elvis's world exploded. By the time of his 3rd appearance at the Richmond Coliseum on April 20, 1956, Elvis had officially conquered television, making his debut on The Milton Berle Show. He was simultaneously gearing up for his history-making 2-week booking at the New Frontier Hotel in Las Vegas. Crucially, he had just signed a major motion picture contract with Paramount, signaling his transition from music phenomenon to Hollywood star. This snapshot offers a window into Elvis's private life while serving in Germany. Taken sometime in 1959, the image captures a moment of quiet life for the global star. While stationed in the Army, Elvis often spent time in Bad Nauheim, which was his temporary home base. This period of service gave him a break from the relentless spotlight of stardom, offering a more grounded experience before returning to revolutionize rock and roll forever. Talk about show-stopping fashion! This custom navy blue two-piece is a fantastic example of Elvis's audacious 1970s stage style. It features the incredibly unique blue armadillo embroidery pattern. These jumpsuits were meticulously designed by Bill Belew and became synonymous with Elvis's legendary Las Vegas performances. Every stitch helped create the majestic, unforgettable presence of the King on stage. Let's wish a belated happy birthday to the Queen of Rockabilly. Wanda Jackson, the incredible artist who famously toured with Elvis, celebrated her birthday on October 20th. Known for her powerful voice and pioneering blend of country and rock, Elvis himself encouraged her to embrace the rock and roll genre. Their shared history on the road cemented her place as a true legend and a close friend of the King. A great look at the intersection of music and politics. The 1955 Jimmy Rogers Memorial Festival, held in the same year as a major election, was a truly bustling event. Due to its timing, all candidates for office, including the governor, made personal appearances, drawing massive crowds. The festival, which honored the father of country music, provided a huge platform for rising stars like Elvis and his band, ensuring maximum exposure. A beautiful portrait of the Presley family in a year of transition. This photo, taken around 1969, captures Elvis, Priscilla, and their young daughter Lisa Marie. That year was monumental. Elvis was making his triumphant return to live performances in Las Vegas, shifting his focus away from films. This image represents the foundation and motivation for his professional comeback, his desire to provide a stable life for his family. A deeply poignant and final holiday memory. This photo was captured on December 20, 1957, marking the last Christmas Elvis would spend with his beloved mother, Gladys. He is lovingly holding his dog, the aptly named Gladys. The official document visible here is the notification for his upcoming army service, an event that led him to Germany where he would eventually meet Priscilla. It captures the end of one era and the beginning of another. Elvis was a dedicated collector of law enforcement badges. On December 29, 1970, Elvis visited Tupelo, his birthplace, to receive an honorary, not just an ordinary, sheriff's badge from Sheriff Bill Mitchell of Lee County. He loved this association, as it stemmed from a deep respect for law and order. Priscilla, sporting a blonde wig, accompanied him on this trip. This event highlights Elvis's lifelong fascination with police work and authority. The very first Christmas celebrated in the hallowed halls of Graceland. This enchanting image captures the holiday spirit of 1957. Elvis had purchased Graceland earlier that year, and this was their inaugural Christmas in the mansion. The family filled the home with decorations, marking a new, glamorous chapter in the Presley family story. It was a festive moment, a brief joy before Elvis's pivotal Army induction in the following year. The performance that defined an era of controversy and censorship. This photo is from Elvis's third and final appearance on The Ed Sullivan Show on January 6, 1957. Due to overwhelming parental concern regarding his hip-shaking performance style, the producers made the unprecedented decision to film Elvis only from the waist up. This strict censorship only amplified his rebellious image, making him an even greater symbol of rock and roll freedom. A casual, candid moment within the gates of Graceland. This photo shows the Presley family, Elvis, Priscilla, and Lisa Marie, enjoying a relaxed ride on a golf cart around the sprawling estate. Graceland was more than just a house. It was a private sanctuary for the king and his loved ones. These everyday activities capture the normalcy they sought within their extraordinary lives, showing the king as simply a husband and father. A historic and emotional farewell. This photograph documents the scene on March 2, 1960, marking the official end of Elvis's military service. He is seen leaving Germany for good, ready to return to the U.S. and reclaim his throne as the king of rock and roll. His dutiful service earned him respect, but his return signaled the relaunch of his career, beginning with the movie G.I. Blues and cementing his global icon status. A slice of paradise from one of Elvis's most beloved films. This photo was taken on the lush set of the movie Blue Hawaii in 1961. The film was a massive commercial success, blending stunning Hawaiian backdrops with Elvis's charm and music. It played a major role in popularizing the state as a major tourist destination and became a defining cinematic moment in his Hollywood career, filled with beautiful scenery and memorable songs. A tender moment captured on tour in the mid-70s. This image shows Elvis and his girlfriend Linda Thompson backstage in Fayetteville, North Carolina on August 3, 1976. Linda was one of the most important figures in his life during the 70s, providing companionship and stability during his demanding tour schedules. This snapshot reflects the quiet, personal support system that surrounded the king even during his most intense performance periods. A relaxed and affectionate moment between the famous couple. This photograph captures Elvis and Priscilla in May 1968, a significant year for the family. They had just celebrated their first wedding anniversary and were embracing parenthood after the birth of Lisa Marie. Taken in a moment of quiet intimacy, the image contrasts sharply with the frantic professional life Elvis would soon resume, highlighting their private, domestic happiness. Family time in the Aloha State. Elvis, Priscilla, and their baby daughter, Lisa Marie, are seen here enjoying a vacation in the beautiful setting of Hawaii in May 1968. Hawaii held a special place in Elvis's heart, not just for his movies, but as a place of genuine relaxation. This rare, candid family photo offers a glimpse into their life as new parents, treasuring moments away from the relentless demands of stardom. Cruising in style during a summer getaway. Elvis and Priscilla are captured here with friends, enjoying a thrilling speedboat ride during their 1969 vacation. This period coincided with Elvis's career renaissance, marked by his stunning return to live performance in Las Vegas. The photo shows the king enjoying well-deserved leisure time, embracing the freedom and fun of the ocean, surrounded by his inner circle. A colorful holiday snapshot from Graceland. This photo captures the Presley family during the Easter holiday in 1971. The Presleys often celebrated holidays at the mansion, creating special memories for Lisa Marie. These moments offered a rare break from Elvis's grueling touring schedule. The tradition of celebrating holidays at home emphasizes the importance of family and tradition within the king's life. Look back at the boy who would become the king. This image captures a young, pre-fame Elvis Presley, likely during his high school years in Memphis. Even as a teenager, his unique look and nascent musical talent were already setting him apart. This picture is a powerful reminder of his humble beginnings and the incredible journey from an ordinary boy from Tupelo to the world-changing icon known across the globe. Relive the electric atmosphere of a legendary 1971 performance. This photo captures Elvis Presley during his acclaimed 1971 tour, specifically at the concert held at the Spectrum in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania on November 8, 1971. This era marked some of his most dynamic performances, showcasing his powerful voice and commanding stage presence in his signature jumpsuits, reminding the world why he was the unrivaled king of rock and roll. Celebrating a milestone in love and friendship. Priscilla and Elvis are seen here on their first wedding anniversary date, May 1, 1968, joined by close friends like Joe Esposito and his wife Joan. Joe was a trusted member of the Memphis Mafia, Elvis's inner circle. This celebration shows the couple's strong bond and the importance of their chosen family, celebrating their journey as a married couple just 3 months after Lisa Marie was born. A quiet moment within the king's personal sanctuary. This picture captures Graceland in 1965, long before it became the universally famous museum. At this time, it was simply the private, beloved home of Elvis Presley, a place he could retreat to between filming movies and recording. This image evokes the tranquility of the estate, emphasizing its role as a haven where Elvis could truly be himself, surrounded by family. An intimate look at life at the Hillcrest home. This photo was taken on June 18, 1968. Likely at the house Elvis owned in the Hillcrest neighborhood of Beverly Hills. This California residence served as a base for him while filming movies in Hollywood. It was essential for him to have a West Coast retreat, balancing his private life with the demands of his cinematic career during a period of intense studio work. The very first photographs of Elvis back on American soil with Priscilla. These initial photos were taken on March 2, 1960, the day Elvis officially finished his military service in Germany. Priscilla was among the group that greeted him upon his return. These images mark the beginning of their public life together and the end of his time as a soldier, ushering in the next great chapter of his personal and professional life. The site where a legendary romance began. This is a picture of the house at Goethestrasse 14 in Bad Nauheim, Germany, where Elvis was stationed in the army and first met Priscilla in 1959. She was just 14 when they first met, and he was already the most famous man on the planet. This building is a historically significant landmark, the place where one of rock and roll's most famous relationships began. Caught in a candid moment high above the Pacific, Elvis and Priscilla Presley are seen here taking a picture with fans aboard an airplane over Hawaii in May 1968. Even on vacation, Elvis was recognized and graciously took time to interact with his supporters. This moment captures the reality of their life, a mix of private family time and the constant public presence required of the king of rock and roll. A classic cinematic scene featuring the king and a legendary actress. This iconic image is a still from the 1961 movie Blue Hawaii, showcasing Elvis Presley alongside the esteemed actress Angela Lansbury. Lansbury played his mother in the film, despite being only 10 years older than Elvis. This picture highlights the light-hearted, musical charm that made Blue Hawaii one of the most successful and beloved movies of Elvis's acting career. Tracing the early touring days that led to stardom. On May 16, 1955, Elvis appeared at the Mosque in Richmond, Virginia for the first time, touring with the popular Hank Snow Jamboree. These tours were vital for building his regional fan base, allowing him to share the stage with established country stars. This early exposure was crucial in developing the explosive stage presence that would soon captivate the entire world. The camera lens that captured history. Following earlier appearances, Elvis and his band performed at the Mosque again on March 22nd. For their final performance there on June 30, photographer Alfred Wertheimer joined the group. Wertheimer would go on to snap some of the most famous, intimate, and raw photographs of Elvis, immortalizing the king just before he transitioned to unprecedented global stardom. A legendary meeting of two entertainment titans. This photograph captures Elvis Presley alongside the iconic Frank Sinatra. The two stars had a complex, respectful relationship. Sinatra famously hosted Elvis on his 1960 television special, Welcome Home Elvis, marking Elvis's first TV appearance after returning from the Army. This image symbolizes the passing of the torch between the traditional entertainment world and the new era of rock and roll, reflecting on a personal and profound musical legacy. The enduring beauty of Elvis Presley's legacy is how deeply personal it feels to millions of fans worldwide. His music, his fashion, and his story, from Tupelo to Graceland, resonate on an individual level. This photograph reminds us that while he was the king, his vulnerability and charisma created a connection that transcends celebrity, making his story feel uniquely our own. The ultimate American success story. Elvis Presley proved that even the most ordinary beginnings can pave the way for extraordinary, timeless dreams. Raised in poverty in Tupelo, Mississippi, his drive and raw talent transformed him into a cultural phenomenon. This image encapsulates that inspiring journey, demonstrating that with passion, anyone can achieve legendary status and change the face of popular culture forever. The pivotal performance that cemented a comeback. This iconic image is from the 1968 NBC television special, now famously known as the '68 Comeback Special. After years in Hollywood, Elvis returned to a live audience, stripped down and raw in black leather. This powerful, electrifying performance reminded every viewer exactly why he was, and forever would be, the undisputed king of rock and roll. The street sign that marks the King's Kingdom. This image features the street sign for Elvis Presley Boulevard, the iconic address of Graceland in Memphis, Tennessee. Renaming the street was a powerful tribute to his local and global impact. This boulevard is more than just a road. It is the path that millions of fans travel every year to pay their respects and celebrate the life and legacy of Elvis Presley. A touching portrait of father and daughter. This sweet photograph captures Elvis Presley with his only child, Lisa Marie Presley. Lisa Marie was the center of Elvis's world, and their bond was profound. These images offer a rare, intimate glimpse into his role as a devoted father, reminding fans that behind the dazzling stage persona was a man who deeply cherished his family and daughter. Honoring the King's commitment to country. Remembering Elvis Presley on Veterans Day is a tribute to his service in the U.S. Army. Despite his global fame, he served as a regular soldier from 1958 to 1960. This image reminds us of his humility and dedication. His service was a point of pride, demonstrating his commitment to duty and making him a powerful symbol of the American spirit. The pioneering global concert event. This image recalls Aloha from Hawaii via satellite, the groundbreaking 1973 concert broadcast. It was the first entertainment special by a solo artist to be transmitted live around the world, reaching over 1 billion viewers. Dressed in his famous American Eagle jumpsuit, Elvis made history, confirming his status as the first truly global superstar. The king in his element, dominating the stage. This photo captures Elvis Presley during a high-energy live performance in Las Vegas in August 1972. This era showcases his commanding presence and the unforgettable spectacle of his shows. Dressed in his elaborate jumpsuits, Elvis mesmerized the audience, cementing his legendary status as a powerful showman who could effortlessly blend rock, gospel, and pop music. Remembering a co-star and friend. This photo is a tribute to Celeste Yarnall, who sadly passed away. Yarnall co-starred with Elvis in the 1968 film Live a Little, Love a Little, where she played the famous role of the Siren. Her career included many memorable roles, but her time working with Elvis remains a special connection for his fans, highlighting the enduring friendships he made in Hollywood. A powerhouse duo of musical talent. This picture captures Elvis Presley alongside the incredible Cissy Houston, mother of Whitney Houston and a brilliant gospel and soul singer in her own right. Cissy and her group, the Sweet Inspirations, were a crucial part of Elvis's stage show and recording sessions in the late 60s and early 70s. This image celebrates their dynamic musical collaboration that enhanced many of his most famous songs. A stop on the legendary tour circuit. This photo was taken at the Municipal Auditorium in Norfolk, Virginia, a venue Elvis played multiple times during his rise to fame. These packed performances were crucial in showcasing his unique sound and controversial stage moves to new audiences. Images like this help trace his incredible journey from regional attraction to the global icon we know today. Another quiet moment from his Army days. This photo captures Elvis on February 3, 1959, while he was serving in Germany. This date marked a small, domestic change as he and his entourage moved into a different house in Bad Nauheim. Despite the move, Elvis maintained a semblance of normal life while performing his military duty, proving his commitment both to his country and to those closest to him. A suit making its glittering but brief debut. This photo features one of Elvis's eye-catching jumpsuits, which first appeared during his very short October 1974 engagement in Lake Tahoe. The quick run of shows meant that this particular outfit had limited stage time, making it a rare piece of his touring history. Each jumpsuit was a custom work of art, essential to the majestic stage persona of the king. An outfit that saw major mileage on the road. This elaborate jumpsuit made its debut during the latter part of Elvis's August-September 1974 Las Vegas residency. Due to its popularity or comfort, Elvis wore it several more times during the subsequent tour dates. These custom-designed outfits were more than clothing. They were integral to the visual spectacle that accompanied every one of his powerful live performances. A meeting of musical giants that shaped history. This image captures Elvis Presley with the legendary blues icon B.B. King. Both men were foundational figures in Memphis music, and they shared a deep, mutual respect for each other's talent. This picture symbolizes the rich, interwoven musical landscape of Memphis, where genres blended and true musical royalty reigned supreme. The beginning of a Florida love affair. On May 11, 1955, while on his first tour of Florida with Hank Snow's All-Star Jamboree, Elvis and his band performed at the Auditorium in Orlando. This was the first of 3 appearances there, showing his growing popularity in the South. These early Florida dates were critical for his career, helping him build the momentum needed to achieve national stardom soon after. A glamorous Hollywood pairing. This photo features Elvis Presley alongside the beautiful and talented dancer and actress Juliette Prowse. They co-starred in the 1960 movie G.I. Blues, which marked Elvis's first film after returning from his Army service. Prowse was a major star in her own right, and their on-screen chemistry helped make the film a huge box office success. 2 rock and roll pioneers united. This rare image captures Elvis Presley and Johnny Cash together. Both artists were part of the famous Sun Records stable in Memphis, forging the path for early rock and roll. Despite their different styles, they shared a deep bond rooted in their Southern upbringing and groundbreaking musical vision, making them 2 of the most important figures in modern music. The striking black armadillo jumpsuit. This is a photograph of a custom black jumpsuit distinguished by its matching red-lined cape. This outfit had a rare counterpart, identical but with green stones. Elvis wore this spectacular ensemble during his famous August/September 1973 Las Vegas engagement. This jumpsuit exemplifies the dramatic flair and personalized design that defined his iconic 1970s concert attire. A historic venue on the road to fame. This is the Fort Homer W. Hesterly Armory in Tampa, Florida. Elvis performed here 4 times, beginning on May 8, 1955. These early Florida shows were renowned for the intense crowd reactions to his revolutionary style. The Armory became a legendary stop on his circuit, perfectly capturing the fever pitch of rock and roll's earliest days. A quiet moment during military life in Germany. This photo captures Elvis Presley on January 28, 1959, while he was serving in the U.S. Army in Germany. His time in the service, far from the celebrity circus of Hollywood, allowed him a unique period of reflection and maturity. This image showcases the king humbly fulfilling his duty before returning to his throne in the world of entertainment. The birthplace of a musical revolution. This photograph captures Elvis with Sun Studio founder Sam Phillips and secretary Marion Keisker in Memphis on September 23, 1956. This is the place where Phillips first recorded Elvis, famously searching for a white singer with a black sound. This image immortalizes the collaboration that launched rock and roll and changed the course of popular music forever. A touching portrait of a deep familial bond. This image features Elvis alongside his father, Vernon Presley. Vernon was a constant presence in Elvis's life, managing his affairs and remaining a core part of his inner circle. This photo reflects the close, often complex relationship between father and son, showcasing the unwavering support that Vernon provided throughout Elvis's meteoric rise and enduring career. An image of the extended Presley family at Graceland. This photo from 1965 shows a young Priscilla with Vernon Presley and his second wife, Dee. Taken during a pivotal year as Priscilla transitioned into life at Graceland, this snapshot offers a look at the King's family dynamic. It underscores how Graceland served as the primary home and central hub for the entire Presley clan. A solemn tribute during their Hawaiian trip. Elvis and Priscilla Presley are pictured posing for a photograph upon their arrival at the USS Arizona Memorial in Oahu, Hawaii on May 27, 1968. This visit reflects their respect for the nation's history and those who served. It shows the couple taking a moment away from the glamour of Hollywood to honor a significant national site during their island vacation. A winter snapshot of the king and his future bride. This photo captures Elvis and Priscilla in December 1965, during the period leading up to their wedding. Priscilla had moved to Graceland a few years earlier, and this time was crucial for the development of their relationship. The image reflects the warmth and intimacy they shared during the quiet pre-marriage years at the famous mansion. A glamorous departure from New York. This striking photograph captures Elvis Presley in a limousine with his then-girlfriend, the beautiful Diana Goodman, as they left JFK Airport in July 1975. Goodman was a significant romantic interest during the mid-70s. This moment, caught by a photographer, showcases the unrelenting public interest in Elvis's private life, even when simply traveling between cities. An intimate glimpse into the final months of the king's life. This rare photograph captures Elvis during his last vacation in Hawaii in March 1977. He is seated quietly with his personal physician, Dr. George Nicolopoulos, the doctor's wife, and his fiancée at the time, Ginger Alden. This small circle of trusted companions offers a personal perspective on the complex final chapter of Elvis's life. A moment of profound serenity and connection. This image, taken in 1976, shows Elvis holding hands with Linda Thompson. Linda was one of the most stable figures in his life during his demanding touring years. The photograph radiates a sense of simple, shared peace and affection. It captures a genuine connection, highlighting the personal support Linda provided to the king amidst his chaotic professional life. A night out in the glittering capital of entertainment. Elvis and Priscilla are pictured attending Nancy Sinatra's show at the International Hotel in Las Vegas on August 29, 1969. This event coincided with Elvis's legendary return to live performance at the same hotel. It showcases the king enjoying the Vegas nightlife, interacting with fellow celebrities, and celebrating his professional resurgence with his wife. The moment Elvis reclaimed his throne. After years of formulaic Hollywood movies, Elvis reached a breaking point, resulting in the iconic 1968 NBC TV special. This raw, electrifying performance, famously known as the '68 Comeback Special, featured Elvis performing stripped-down rock and roll in a legendary black leather outfit. The special was a massive success, reminding the world of his unparalleled talent and power. The evolution of the king's iconic style. This photo from 1976 showcases Elvis with noticeably long, distinctive sideburns, a defining feature of his 1970s look. However, his hairstyles were constantly changing during this time. For instance, in early 1976, he briefly sported remarkably short bangs. This image perfectly captures the ever-evolving but always trend-setting personal style of Elvis Presley. A poignant photograph of a grieving father. This picture captures Vernon Presley in his final year, after the heartbreaking and premature passing of his famous son, Elvis Presley. The loss of Elvis was a devastating blow to Vernon, who had been a constant presence in his son's life and career. This image is a moving testament to the enduring love and sorrow of a father who survived his iconic son. A small childhood memory that lingered with his father. This story recalls a terrifying day when a young Elvis, only about 6 years old, was nearly swept away by floodwaters while playing. Vernon Presley managed to rescue him, creating a childhood memory that forever remained a powerful emotional anchor in Vernon's heart. This image hints at the deep, protective bond between father and son from the earliest days. An unforgettable on-screen and off-screen chemistry. This photo captures Elvis and Anne Margaret during a photo shoot for the 1964 movie Viva Las Vegas. Their incredible chemistry on set translated into one of Elvis's most popular films. Anne Margaret was arguably his most charismatic and dynamic leading lady, and this image highlights the infectious energy and glamour they shared together. A portrait of enduring loyalty and friendship. This image features Elvis Presley with his close friend and important member of the Memphis Mafia, Jerry Schilling. Jerry was one of Elvis's most trusted confidants, working for him and remaining a loyal friend for decades. This picture beautifully symbolizes the deep, personal connections Elvis cherished, which often lasted his entire life. The King and his Castle. This simple but iconic image features Elvis and his beloved home, Graceland. Purchased in 1957, the mansion was more than just a residence. It was a private sanctuary for the king, filled with family, friends, and the memories of his life. This picture perfectly captures the unique connection between the king of rock and roll and the house that became his enduring legacy. A beautiful couple early in their romance. This photograph captures Elvis and Priscilla in 1960. Following his return from the army, their relationship continued to blossom. Priscilla's arrival at Graceland soon after marked a pivotal moment in their shared history. This image showcases the youthful optimism and promise of their romance before their eventual marriage. The calm before the storm of a dazzling return. This photo was taken on August 7, 1970, during a rehearsal at the International Hotel in Las Vegas, just before his opening show. Elvis is seen preparing, focused yet relaxed, surrounded by his band and crew. These rehearsals were crucial for crafting the flawless, high-energy shows that redefined his career in the 1970s. A classic portrait from the year he exploded onto the scene. This image of Elvis was taken on August 4, 1956, in Miami, Florida. This year was marked by intense touring, TV appearances, and his first feature film. This photo captures his signature look and charisma during the period when he officially transitioned from a regional star to a global cultural phenomenon. A luxury purchase showing the spoils of success. This candid photo captures Elvis writing a check for his brand new, highly luxurious 1956 Lincoln Continental. This purchase reflects his rapid financial success and his lifelong passion for fine automotives. It serves as a visual reminder of the meteoric rise of the boy from Tupelo, now indulging in the ultimate symbols of American luxury. High above Hollywood, capturing the king's image. This photograph was taken during a photo shoot on the roof of the Hollywood Knickerbocker Hotel in Los Angeles on August 18, 1956. These high-profile shoots were essential for promoting his burgeoning film and music career. The resulting images defined his powerful, iconic look for a generation. A gathering of legends in Las Vegas. This stunning photo from August 29, 1969 shows Elvis, Priscilla, and members of the Memphis Mafia at the Nancy Sinatra after-party show at the International Hotel. Remarkably, the photo also features icons Frank Sinatra and Fred Astaire. This image perfectly captures the unique moment when Elvis returned to live performance, welcomed by the absolute elite of Hollywood and Vegas royalty. A charming, relaxed moment at home in Graceland. This photo captures Elvis and Priscilla inside Graceland around 1965. This period was a relative respite for Elvis, who was busy with his Hollywood movie career. The image conveys the domestic tranquility of their life together in the mansion, showcasing the personal side of the king away from the glaring lights of the stage. The Presleys at home, a picture of familial bliss. This beautiful photograph shows the Presley family, Elvis, Priscilla, and Lisa Marie, at Graceland in June 1969. This was a busy time for Elvis, who was preparing for his groundbreaking Las Vegas residency. However, this image captures a precious, quiet moment of connection, showing the importance of family life before his spectacular return to the stage. Home on leave, surrounded by comfort. This image captures Elvis at Graceland during his Army leave in June 1958. This brief return home was a cherished moment of normalcy before heading back to Germany. The photo is significant because it was the last time he would see his mother, Gladys, alive, making it a profoundly poignant memory for the king. A joyous announcement and a celebratory trip. On June 9, 1967, Priscilla discovered she was pregnant, much to the delight of Elvis. The next day, June 10, the excited couple and friends immediately embarked on a spontaneous road trip to California, making stops in Arizona along the way. This event marked the beginning of their journey toward parenthood and a new chapter in their life together. The roar of the crowd, 7 years in the making. This historic image captures Elvis Presley on June 27, 1968, as he steps onto the stage at NBC's Burbank studios. This was his first live performance in front of a real audience in 7 long years. The moment was the climax of the '68 comeback special, a triumphant return that revitalized his career and reminded the world of his magnetic power. The King and the Colonel, a partnership that changed history. This image features Elvis with his manager, Colonel Tom Parker. Their business relationship was one of the most famous and controversial in music history. Parker masterminded Elvis's career, from his TV appearances and movie deals to his merchandising. This photo symbolizes the unique, symbiotic, and globally successful partnership that defined Elvis's entire professional life. The first moments in a place of eternal rest. This photograph captures Elvis, Priscilla, temporarily blonde, Jerry Schilling, and his future wife, Sandy, in the newly constructed meditation garden at Graceland in April 1966. This quiet garden was designed as a place for personal reflection. Tragically, it would eventually become the final resting place for Elvis and his immediate family. A burst of energy and glamour on set. This photo shows Elvis and Anne Margaret during the filming of the iconic 1964 movie Viva Las Vegas. The film is celebrated for their undeniable chemistry and the dynamic musical numbers. This image captures the fun and energy of the set, reflecting the strong connection that made this movie one of Elvis's most memorable cinematic successes. Pre-show preparations for a dazzling Vegas run. This is another candid photo taken on August 7, 1970, during a rehearsal at the International Hotel in Las Vegas. Elvis is intensely focused on perfecting his show before the highly anticipated opening night. These rehearsals were vital to ensure the entire production, from the band to the set list, was spectacular for his demanding audiences. 4 generations together at Graceland. This sweet family photo, taken around 1969, features Elvis, Priscilla, their young daughter Lisa Marie, Charlie Hodge, and Elvis's beloved grandmother, Minnie Mae. It beautifully captures the multi-generational family life within Graceland, highlighting the close bond and continuity of the Presley family unit, with little Lisa Marie as the focus. Behind the scenes of a late-career comedy. This photo is a promotional image from the 1969 film The Trouble with Girls. This musical comedy was one of the last of Elvis's formulaic Hollywood movies. The photo represents the transitional phase of his career, as he was actively seeking more serious film roles and preparing for his momentous return to the live stage. A classic portrait of the Presley family. This photograph captures Elvis, Priscilla, and Lisa Marie, symbolizing the core of his private life. Despite his unparalleled fame, Elvis valued his role as a family man above all else. This image reflects the importance of his home life, serving as a reminder that Graceland was a sanctuary for him, his wife, and his beloved daughter. A pregnant Priscilla on a film set. This fascinating picture from October 1967 shows a pregnant Priscilla with Elvis, Colonel Parker, and members of the Memphis Mafia on the set of the movie Stay Away Joe. Elvis's entourage was always close by, even during filming. This photo marks a unique moment, combining the excitement of impending parenthood with the demands of his cinematic career. A return to his roots during the height of his fame. This image captures Elvis in Tupelo, Mississippi, his birthplace, in September 1956. This visit was a significant gesture as he returned a massive star to the town he left as a boy. The trip included a concert and a dedication, showing Elvis's deep respect for his humble origins, even as he became a global icon. A beautiful couple celebrating friendship. This photo captures Elvis and Priscilla attending the wedding of Elvis's close friend George Klein on December 5, 1970. George Klein was a lifelong friend from high school and a prominent figure in the Memphis Mafia. This image highlights the lasting friendships Elvis maintained and the importance of celebrating significant life events together. A staged shoot for holiday memories. This family photo shoot took place on December 10, 1970 at the Presleys' home on 1174 Hillcrest Drive in Beverly Hills, Los Angeles. These professional photos were often taken for personal use and for fan distribution. They capture the family looking polished and celebratory, providing a beautiful glimpse into their life in California. Ringing in the new year with style and glamour. Elvis and Priscilla are captured heading to a New Year's Eve party at the Manhattan Club in Memphis on December 31, 1966. This picture reflects the social life of the famous couple in their hometown before their marriage the following May. It captures the anticipation and excitement of the glamorous events they attended together. Celebrating a milestone birthday for Lisa Marie. This image captures the party for Lisa Marie's 5th birthday on February 1, 1973. Children's birthdays were always major events at Graceland, filled with presents and fun. This photo highlights Elvis and Priscilla coming together to celebrate their daughter, just weeks before their separation would be made public. The king enjoying his favorite pastime at home. This photo captures Elvis Presley riding a horse on the grounds of Graceland on February 10, 1968. Horseback riding was one of Elvis's great passions, offering him a sense of peace and freedom away from the spotlight. Graceland provided the perfect setting for this beloved hobby, allowing him to relax and enjoy the expansive property. Elvis's generosity in action. On February 17, 1968, at Graceland, Elvis gifted a brand new red 1966 Ford Mustang to Priscilla's brother, Don Bulio, before he went off to college. This act of kindness is a prime example of Elvis's famous generosity toward his family and inner circle, showing his desire to provide for those he cared about deeply. The Presley family at their California retreat. This image shows the Presley family at their Hillcrest home in Los Angeles around the beginning of the 1970s. This California base was important for Elvis's film career and served as a change of scenery from Graceland. This relaxed photograph offers a rare look at the family unit enjoying a moment of domestic life on the West Coast. Working alongside a talented co-star. This picture captures Elvis Presley alongside actress Ina Balin during a photo shoot for the 1969 Western film Charo. This was a unique role for Elvis, as it was his only film in which he did not sing on screen. This photo captures the professional interaction of the two stars during a pivotal, experimental moment in Elvis's cinematic career.